Today, things are relatively back to normal after cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike reported a major tech outage on Friday. It affected millions across the globe, with flights, media companies, medical facilities, even banking institutions all disrupted. Congressman Tony Gonzalez is among those calling for answers, saying he raised concerns with Microsoft's president just last week, adding this, quote, "Trust is the name of the game, and we have to make sure that Americans can continue to trust these different platforms that are out there. Today's event showed that trust was eroded," end quote. Here with us now, Jamil Jaffer, founder of the National Security Institute at George Mason University and former senior advisor to the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Jamil, great to see you again. Good morning.
Thanks for having me on, Hena.
This massive tech outage is being blamed on a Microsoft system outage. First, explain to me how this happens and what exactly went wrong.
Well, so what happened here was that Microsoft uses a piece of security software called CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike issued an update where they modified a piece of their software. That update caused Microsoft and other systems, Windows systems, to crash. That led to a cascading series of outages across the Microsoft Azure platform. And so companies that rely either on CrowdStrike or Microsoft ended up having significant issues that caused them to be unable to serve their customers.
We should mention CrowdStrike immediately put out that, hey, this is not a security or cyber incident. But does this outage indicate any signs of weakness within the systems and security that's currently in place?
Well, I think what it demonstrates, Hena, is the reliance that a lot of major companies have on the Microsoft platform in the first instance, and also on the CrowdStrike platform, and the reliance that Microsoft itself has on CrowdStrike. And so what you see here is one of these classic supply chain issues where you might not rely directly on provider A or provider B that has a problem, but because there's somewhere in your supply chain, you end up having challenges and unable to serve your customers. And that's what makes it so important that all these companies work together individually with companies and then with one another to really secure the larger global system.
But Jamil, I think what makes that so concerning is because we're hearing so much more about cybersecurity failures, from the AT&T data breach, cyber attacks on car dealerships. Do you believe these types of incidents are increasing, especially with all of us pretty much tangled within companies like Microsoft?
Well, there's no doubt that if this were a hack, that we should be significantly concerned about it, because if these were, attackers, nation-state attackers or the like, they can cause significant outages. What it shows is this was a mistake, an error that happened in their production process, which they do, dozens of times a day, thousands of times a year, update these systems. But what it does demonstrate, I think you're right, Hena, is the vulnerability that we have. That's why it's so important to bake trust, safety, and security into your systems, have resiliency, understand your supply chain and vulnerabilities. And I'm an investor at a venture capital firm, Paladin Capital. We spend a lot of time investing in cybersecurity companies to help make sure that you're able to identify those challenges and solve for them as a company.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.